Okay, so once you have fully created your account, and once you have created some of the sample workspaces or your own personal workspace, we can now go ahead and explore some of the built-in features alongside the platform as well too. So as you can see, you have your workspaces fully laid out here. So this lets you create a workspace. This button lets you filter out your workspaces. So if you create a personal workspace, you can filter out based off of what kind of workspaces that you've created before. This shows you how much token you have left, and we'll go into what tokens are in a little bit. This shows you how much storage you have left on the platform. So on the left side, it's very straightforward. We have spaces, which shows you your list of your workspaces. We have tokens. Tokens, this is a way for you to actually add more tokens as you interact with the assistant, your workspace assistant / agent. So if you run out of token, you can directly load up some tokens from this tab. So the next tab is subscription tab, which is where you actually select a specific plan that suits you well, and you can go ahead and subscribe through this tab. So the next tab is pretty much giving you an information on the platform. It's just a walkthrough of what's what on the platform. So this is kind of very straightforward. The profile button lets you upload your profile, and this is mainly for when you are interacting with the agent. The agent is actually aware of your name, so it will address you by your name if you have actually uploaded your name ahead of creating a workspace. So this is our logo. Once you're done with your work, you can log out through this button. You also have the option to activate dark mode, this button. So you can do dark mode and light mode. That is really it for the platform. So we leverage just a single button to create a workspace. So let's just create a test workspace. We'll create a team workspace, so we can add team members. Let's name our agent David. Actually, let's do Kate. And simply click save, and we have our test workspace. Okay, so what's inside your workspace? So at a higher level, you have your agent, which is the AI assistant that's actually aware of your document, tasks, and data that you actually push into every single workspace. So these agents are customizable in the sense that you can add specific instructions based on, let's say, you want your agent to retrieve specific information based off of your request, right? This is the information. This is the place where you actually specify that specific instruction. So in this case, this is actually a coding workspace. So we're giving it an instruction that says, don't add any explanation to the code, and look for like a language tag so that the UI can actually understand what's what. So depending on what data you have, you can kind of do a fine-grained detail instruction and add that to your agent, so your agent can actually understand what's required and respond back with the right data. So description is straightforward. You can also customize your agent's personality. So we have a few avatars that you can select from. You can update your agent's name and your workspace name as well. You can also, depending on which subscription model, subscription tier you have, you can update specific models as well too. So you can test out different models. So this is default to 4.1 mini, but you can go up to 5.1 and above as well, and some reasoning models as well. So you can also customize the voice of your agent, and this is a default account, so you can't do that. You actually have to subscribe to a specific tier to actually have access to this. And what's great about this is that you can also add team members to your workspace. So if we do this, we simply just add their email and they will have access to your workspace. So once you grant that specific team member access to your workspace, that will show up somewhere here. And you can kind of control what they have access to in this workspace, right? So do you want them access, you can enable access to files, documents, chat, which is the agent, download, can they download actual files that you have uploaded, and can they access the task board as well too. So you can do kind of fine-grained access detail to this workspace. So we're going to disable that. And chat history sync is a way for your agent to actually remember conversations. So if you enable this, your agent will be aware of all the conversations you had within this workspace. So this is kind of powerful because as you do your research or your work, you never have to lose information. So you can kind of go back and see what you have asked or talked about in the past with the agent, so it kind of remembers the history. So the second tab is the task board. So here you can create tasks. You can AI enable these tasks as well, so your agent is actually aware of these tasks. And as you update this task, it's like each task as well, so your agent will be aware of all that process, right? So you might not even have to look at this board. You can just directly ask the agent, hey, I'm working on task XYZ, what's the status, or what's the update? So if you click on detail, it's very straightforward. It shows you what sprint you're on. You also have team members that are currently within this workspace, and you can filter by team members and look at what tasks they're working on as well. You can filter by sprints, and if you create several tasks, you can push it to your backlog, and you can actually manage your actual sprint through this calendar. So the calendar has a weekly view. I will show you what tasks people are working on within this week. We also have a date. You can also switch to date, and it'll show you the task list for that specific day. So this is good for actual sprint planning, or if you have several tasks that you have to work on, you can just jump around and see what tasks that you're actually working on. And we'll do a deep dive demo on this as well. Okay, so this concludes tasks. So docs. So we have built-in docs, so you can write your papers directly on the platform and download them. You can also so if you select voice, you can also record and the system will actually transcribe that and just you can keep on continuing. You can keep on writing your document or paper directly. We can just give this a try real quick. Hi, my name is Caleb, and I'm the founder of ToleAI. Okay. And let's do one more, right? I've been working and developing ToleAI for the past 2.5, 3 years. Okay. So the structure is a bit choppy, so let's just let's optimize it, right? See what comes up. Okay. So let's do. Yeah. So you can directly save this on the platform, right? So let's see, let's have our agent read this.
Hi, my name is Caleb, and I'm the founder of ToleAI. I have been developing ToleAI for the past 2.5 to 3 years.
Okay, that sounds great. So let's exit this. One thing we might have to modify is maybe we need to modify our avatar. Okay, this will go with Casey. Let's see. Okay, so as you can see, you can directly upload documents and edit documents as well too. So we also have spreadsheets. It's the same process, minus the voice assist. But you can upload your data here, AI enable it, and you can save that directly, and your agent will be aware of that task as well. So let's do one. So this is a coding workspace. Let's do. Okay, we can. So we have one that we have uploaded here. So let's ask our agent. We don't want to run out of token, but. Hi Harper, what's the monthly cash flow for July, specifically the starting cash?
The starting cash for the month of July is $450,000 according to the monthly cash flow statement. This means the cash available at the beginning of July was $450,000.
Okay, so as you can see, your agent was able to retrieve this information, and also you can select different models and do further analysis on this data, right? And we have several data sets that are in here, like a monthly income statement and more. So you have all this that you can upload directly into your workspace, so it's fully organized, and you might not even have to open a document. You can just directly chat with your agent and get their information and do the analysis directly. Okay, so that concludes docs. Let's move on to files. So files, you can upload your favorite PDF documents, images, and Excel spreadsheets as well too. And it's the same process with docs. You can directly interface with the assistant to kind of analyze the document directly. We have OCR, which is optical character recognition, which is a way for you to upload or take pictures of like an image and do a direct analysis on the platform itself. So this is powerful because you can actually retrieve specific information from like receipts or any PDF documents that you might have. So you can take a picture of that and directly push it into your workspace as a specific data set, and you can do your own analysis on that. Right? Okay, so it looks like we're out of tokens for our demo account. So this is the general overview of the platform. And on the left, I think I missed the most important part, which is your agent, right? So your agent, this is a way for you to actually interface with the agent. So one great thing about this is, for this, let's say we have, so we're communicating and interacting with the agent, but if we want to copy the message, we can copy directly. If we want to save the response, we can also save that directly as well too. And that will show up inside our docs. Right. So this is a way for you to kind of store information as you interact with the agent, and this information is also AI enabled, so your agent is also aware of it as well. So you don't have to go in there and look for the document. You can just directly ask your assistant to actually get that data as well too. Okay, so that concludes the general overview of our platform. It's very straightforward. It's mainly we haven't fully explored what we can build with it, and in upcoming videos or demos we will explore those use cases as well, so stay tuned.